Hey guys, so I'm going to do another kind of review on some things that I recently purchased that I've been using for a month, I believe. And you can definitely tell on my face, like, this is the first time I've done a video with it on, and it's a definite difference. Like, I can tell a difference. I do look a lot whiter, but it's probably more my natural color, and I didn't realize it. But I wanted to talk about, and I'm sure a lot of y'all know this, like, it's not like it's a little brand. It's called bareMinerals. And my mom and some of my other family members use it, and I would use liquid foundation from Avon, and nothing bad against Avon. I liked this makeup until I realized that I was just wearing really too much makeup that I didn't know what was in it. To be honest, Avon is a good coverage. I really liked this makeup. The problem is that some of the stuff in it is not exactly good for your skin. And I've been trying to find a good face wash that would clear my skin up. And no matter what I got, there was something wrong with my face wash. So I finally decided, you know what, maybe I should look at getting some new makeup. Just totally switch it around, because I was so like hesitant to change liquid foundation because I love liquid foundation. I feel like it gave me the best coverage on my face, but I realized that it actually made me look just a lot more I don't know how to put it. Like, it felt a lot more heavier, which would make sense because it's liquid. But I'm almost out of this, so I was like, I need to find something else. So I was researching online, and a lot of the things I got from positive feedback was for Bare Essentials and their powder, their mineral powder. And I was like, okay, well, I know my mom uses it and she likes it, but it's kind of expensive. Even to just get the foundation itself is like $30. I really don't know. I think it's like $22. But it just depends on where you get it from and if you get it on sale or not. But I was a little hesitant in buying this product because I've had issues with powder whenever I was younger. When you're a girl and you first start your menstrual cycle, I guess, your hormones are changing, and I have really oily skin just naturally, and I have a combination of oily and dry skin because one minute my whole face will be oily, and the next minute my nose will just be oily, and then everything else will be dry. So my face wash, I guess, wasn't even doing much of anything. Like, it didn't matter what face wash I was using because obviously it wasn't working. I still would get blackheads on my nose, even if I use those things where it sits on your nose and you just take it off and it'll take off all your blackheads. Even those things would mess up my skin. So I was a little hesitant in actually getting something like powder that would make me look cakey. But so I wanted to try something different. So I got the kit because on the reviews, like, people had different kinds of skin and they said it worked for every kind of skin. It didn't make you look cakey, it made you look healthy and nice. And like, you can obviously tell that my skin is not like horribly discolored, like different colors, and it doesn't look too oily. You can still see some oil spots, but of course it's on my nose. But it just looks more nicer, like cleaner, I guess. Definitely noticed a difference when I washed my face. Whenever I washed my face with my liquid foundation, it was so thick, it like you could literally feel the makeup like dripping down my face. It doesn't even feel like I had makeup on my face. Like, I felt like I didn't clean my face. Like, I had to do it again, and I was like, oh my gosh, it literally did take off my makeup, but I didn't realize how easily it did it. And I noticed my skin changed dramatically. Like, I can say this like with 100% true like reaction. I noticed a difference in my skin like the second time that I used it, because I didn't use the Aveeno moisturizer. The package that I got had a kind of like a moisturizer. It's like vitamins for your skin, and also has a primer. Keep in mind, I never used a primer, and I didn't really use very much moisturizer because I was afraid of my skin. But I used both of these, and my skin is just, it's like so, I love finding products that I had such negative attitude towards, like I was afraid of it not working on my skin, and then when you try it, it just works out so much better than what you expected. That's like a really good feeling, because you had so much doubt on it, and that just shows you need to try things. But I can understand why, I think anybody can stand where I'm coming from in my hesitance towards it, because some of these things they're not exactly cheap. They're not something you can just get anywhere. So those are one of my things. But so I was looking online, looking at Sephora and Ulta, and looking at different makeup areas to find the best deal for them. And they have this thing at both Sephora and Ulta that when you buy a package deal, it doesn't come with just the foundation. And what would happen is that it used to be where it had the little foundations in it, and you just had to choose one. Hopefully you would get your correct one. Well, now they've got it where you go into the store and it's already pre-packaged except for your foundation. And you go through and you pick your foundation and it just sticks in the box, and that's $60 flat. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I went online to check, and literally you're getting a good deal because this is what you're getting in the package. I'm going to show y'all. Of course, you get your foundation, and I didn't realize how light-skinned I was until I tried different ones on, because I went in the store, like, I didn't have no makeup on, and I let the lady do whichever she wanted with me, just find the right color. And this is golden fair. Like, I did not realize how light skin I was, because I had so much redness and, like, blotchiness. Like, I don't have any concealer on, and my skin looks even. Like, I'm so amazed with this product. And of course, it's got SPF, and I just got the regular foundation, the original. The matte one I think would probably be cakey on me, and that's what the lady told me. She was like, it's a little bit thicker, so when you put it on, it's a lot thicker. So she said I should just go for this, and I haven't had any problems with this. Then it came with the box. It had two things. It had the mineral veil. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's just kind of a light setting powder. And then I got this one, which is a kind of like a bronzer, but it's a warmth for your cheeks. And I don't know if it just says warmth. It says 0J1 on the side, but it doesn't really have a number. It came with a box. And she said it works for all skin types, but I don't use very much of it because it's so dark. So I just put a little on my cheeks and mix it with my NYX. I still use my NYX stuff. I can't help it. I love this NYX powder, but I use this and then I put the warmth on me. And it came with, now remind you, it came with those three things, and then it came with 3 brushes. If you look online how much these brushes are, like each of them are like $10, but they're smaller sizes obviously. This one's a concealer brush, and this one is full coverage, and then this one is just for the regular coverage. I usually use this one for my foundation and my veil, and then I use this one for my blush. I just use this every once in a while. I don't really use concealer anymore, so it's all good. But what the amazing stuff that came with it was this stuff that I use every single time before I put my makeup on. It actually says to use this day and night, but I just use it before I put my makeup on, and it works just fine. It's called ID Bare Vitamins Skin if you can read the bottom, Rever Upper. I don't know, but it definitely makes your skin feel better. Like before you put your makeup on, it kind of just holds it and sets it. But it says that apply under moisturizer, and I don't use my moisturizer anymore. But I use this, and it works just fine. Believe me, none of this stuff has made me break out since I used this. And then we also have Prime Time Foundation Primer. I use this first, and then I use this, and then I put my foundation on. So all of this stuff is like amazing to me. Like, I have nothing negative to say. Actually I do, but it's in like the packaging quality. Now, I never had this before, but the lady told me this was new. They have like this lock lid where, like, when you turn the top of it, if I can turn the top of it, I don't want to put it on my computer, but it opens a little, like, thing right there. and you turn it back. But it's supposed to be not so messy, but it's messy to me. So I don't know how messy it was before, but it's definitely messy with me now. So, but it's got it on all of them, and I noticed that the mineral veal, I don't know if it's just the product packaging. It's just bad. It's just bad quality. I would change that, but you know it's mineral, so it kind of just does its own thing. But that's the only bad thing I have about it. It works fine on my face. You can tell that my face is totally different if you watch some of my older videos and then watch now. You can definitely see a change in my makeup. I do not wear eyeshadow anymore. The only eyeshadow I wear is like a white or peach. And I just go with a crazy lip, and I do eyeliner on top only, and I do mascara, and I'm done for the day. So I really went down from wearing like everything you can think of in makeup to cutting down like some things and going more of a natural look. So that's pretty much it. But I highly, if you're one of those people that are kind of sketchy about minerals, I highly suggest it. I have a combination of skins, if this helps anybody. I sometimes get oily on my forehead and my chin, but usually, most of the time, I get oily on my nose. And in the summer, I get dry around my face, and it's just my nose that is oily. So you can definitely tell that it works fine. I don't have any types of breakouts, and you can clearly see that. And it's like, I don't get very much breakouts anyways, but I just get a lot of blackheads on my nose because it's so oily. So, and I still use the face wash every now and then. I don't use my face wash as much because it usually dries my skin out really bad, but I just kind of switch it up. So I highly suggest anybody trying it out. And the total was $60, which is really high price, but you're basically getting every essential thing you would need. So, and if you have like a gift card or whatever, you can use like some of that money towards it. Hopefully I'll be making more videos about more stuff besides makeup, but I had to do a video on it. So I hope if you do try it, I hope it works out for you like it did for me. So that's all I have for today's video. Thanks, bye.